What if the very thing that made PlayStation a household name, pushing graphics to the absolute limit, is no longer enough? Imagine a future where even a PlayStation legend confesses he can't actually tell the difference between cutting-edge graphics and what we already have. That's the provocative statement from Shuhei Yoshida, the former head of PlayStation's global studios, and someone who's seen the console wars unfold for decades. As the PlayStation 5 approaches its 5th anniversary, we naturally start looking ahead, wondering what the PS6 might bring. But Yoshida is telling us that Sony cannot simply repeat its past strategies. You see, for generations, PlayStation's mantra often seemed to be more power, better visuals. Each new console promised a leap in fidelity, pushing the boundaries of realism. But according to Yoshida, that era might be maturing. He points to Moore's Law, that old adage about computing power doubling, and suggests its benefits are diminishing, especially when it comes to graphical fidelity. He bluntly states, "Graphics have almost hit a level that even I cannot tell the difference between some of the graphics capabilities, like ray-traced or not ray-traced, unless it's side by side." Think about that for a moment. If someone deeply embedded in the industry for years, with an expert eye, struggles to spot the difference, what does that mean for the average gamer? Yoshida, while making it clear he has no inside info on Sony's current plans, suggests that continuing down this path of simply increasing the graphics bar now caters to a niche audience. It makes you wonder, if pushing visual realism isn't the primary differentiator anymore, then what is? This brings us to some fascinating possibilities. Yoshida hints at alternative directions, acknowledging the whispers about Sony potentially working on a portable handheld device. He sees this as very attractive for the millions of us who have built up vast digital libraries on our PS4s and PS5s. Imagine taking your entire collection of games, seamlessly mobile, ready to play wherever you are. That's a fundamentally different experience than just seeing slightly shinier pixels. Adding another layer of intrigue, Yoshida notes a changing of the guard at PlayStation. With younger executives like Hideaki Nishino and Herman Hulst now at the helm, he believes they have the freedom and perhaps the mandate to be truly disruptive, to break from what the company has always done. This isn't just a leadership shuffle. It's potentially a fresh perspective on what PlayStation can and should be in the future. Now, Yoshida isn't without praise for the current generation. He calls the PS5 an amazing system in terms of its overall experience, specifically highlighting the miracle of its SSD, which drastically cut down loading times and transformed how games feel. He credits Sony's designers, like Mark Cerny, with brilliance, and expresses hope they are cooking something that we don't know about. Indeed, recent presentations from Sony and AMD have dropped hints about new technologies that could shape the PS6. But the big question remains, will these innovations push past just better visuals and offer something truly new? So, as we look towards the next generation of PlayStation, the conversation shifts. It's no longer just about raw horsepower or pixel counts. It's about experience, accessibility, and perhaps finding entirely new ways to play in a world where graphical fidelity has reached an incredible plateau. What do you think PlayStation needs to do next? What kind of disruption would excite you? We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this discussion, make sure to subscribe and share this episode with a fellow gamer.